So I've already pulled in a few graphics. I can show you where I got them. This is the design that's copyrighted that we're going to be trying to replicate. It won't be exact, but it'll be similar. And then I came over here to Google and I typed in space helmet graphic, and then I went ahead and went to my tools and labeled for reuse with modification. Okay. Yeah, bud. So you can look for if you want a transparent background. I could have got this colored one, but this one we can color ourselves. So that is why I chose that one. So let's go back over here. I went ahead and pulled in the design that she likes. So I have it here to still colors from. So this eyedropper tool right here, I can come here and I can get this blue. And then we can come over here and, sorry guys. Let's see. Put it around the edge there. It looks like these are yellow on there, so we're going to go ahead and select both sections. And we're going to make them just that solid yellow. Okay, so I'm going to do edit, fill. We're going to do a color. We're going to pick this color right here and click OK. And so we have that color. We don't have a base here. We probably can make one if it's necessary. So it is possible to do. It looks like there's not really any color with the stripe here, but I think I'm going to do a black right there. So select, deselect. Let's go ahead and see if it'll let me just directly paint that. Okay, that'll add a little bit of definition up there. And let's go ahead and add in that green. So over here, we'll select this little knob and we're going to make it this green color. So let's go ahead and get our paint bucket again. We'll come over here and fill that up. Sorry, I have like just in time playing in the background and it can be loud. Let's see. Let's add some definition right here on the sides and just make that black. So let's see what I'm doing wrong here. No, we don't want the whole thing. Okay. We'll leave it how it is. Okay, so her original image does not have this on here, so we can just delete that and fill it in with a white. Unless she decides that it looks better with that, and then we can leave it in. So obviously I deleted too much. You don't want to delete that border. So to prevent that, you can do undo clear and then go to select. And we're going to go deselect. We're going to get our eraser tool right here, and we're going to go make a defined line between what we don't want erased there. And so now when we select erase, it's not going to erase everything that we want to keep. So we can come here, do this, erase, and then go here. Let's get this filled in. Select, deselect. And then for the outline that we left there, go ahead and just grab your paintbrush and you can come back in and touch it up. Or you can erase it either way. It's better to touch it in with the white, that way you don't have to worry about going back to it at all. Okay. So now we need a font that looks kind of like this. It kind of looks like a chalkboard grunge. So choose kind. And I think for this I may want my text on two different lines, if that makes sense. Like two different text box. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and delete this, and I'll do it in its own thing. So I have one, I think, called Chalkboard Duster that maybe... that one's similar. Okay, let's go with this one for now. And for the angling there, we're going to go here to our shapes, and it looks like it's kind of a fish shape. Or not fish, but almost like a bulge, I guess. So let's choose that. The bin looks good on there. We're going to go ahead and make it a little bit smaller. And I think I want to make my text just a little taller than it is wide. So I'm going to come here and select it, and I'm going to go over here to the vertical distribution, and I'm going to play around with my numbers. And I think I like it right there. So I'm going to do it at 140%, and then I'm going to come down here and we're going to do a new layer. And we're going to write kind. And I think it's all in caps, so let's do that the same way. And then this one has a slight dip in it, so we're going to arc it just a little bit to go with the helmet shape. So we're going to do the arc, but we're going to do the opposite direction. So just a little bit of one. Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing with this text. I don't think I want that much space in there, so let's go ahead and make both of these just a little bigger. And go back to our choose layer and make it a little bigger as well, because we don't want too much space between the words. So there we go. So we have choose and then our kind down here. I think our kind could probably be a little wider. So your horizontal distribution is going to change that. Got it a little too wide. There we go. And then from here, you can just align it all how you want it. If you decide you want this just to be a little taller and you don't want to mess with the vertical distribution, you can just grab this and make it taller like that way. It is whatever you feel most comfortable with. Okay, so we have choose kind, and it looks like it's pretty close to the original graphic. So from here, we're going to get rid of this original, and I'm going to make a new layer and put it here at the bottom, and I'm going to just do a big black circle behind all of this. So I'm going to do an even black circle. Okay. And it looks like our black is still going to come out, so that's going to work. Okay. From here, we can go to image. We're going to trim it up. We're going to trim all the transparent pixels away, and we're going to get down to this. And then just align it all. Our circle's already in the middle, so let's choose all of these layers that have our text and graphic. And we're going to make sure it is in the middle of that circle. But there we go. There's the first one. So file, save as. We're just going to call it choose kind. And you can also do a white background here as well. It doesn't have to be It does not have to be black. So if you decide to change it by making it a circle, you can just come here and change the color of your circle. And so that should work out pretty well for you. But there you go. If y'all have any questions, comment below.